Good morning, everyone. Hi, my name is Ling Bisecker. I'm the Assistant Director for Fitness and Wellness at Boston College. So before we get started, I'm just going to post our disclaimer and let everyone kind of join the session for this morning. So I'm just going to start by sharing my screen and then giving people a little bit of time to join us today. So welcome. If you're starting with us today, I'm just going to have you start by sitting up tall. Find a comfortable seated position. Take your time here. We have a couple of minutes together this morning. So no rush to do anything or be anything. Just giving some people some time to get here. And so if you've just started to join me, there's no playlist for today. We're just going to practice listening with ourselves, taking an inner scope of what's happening in our bodies today. We're going to do something called a Durga pranayama. And so I'm going to take two different types of breath today. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen now so you'll be able to see me. Good. So from here, I'm going to have us start today just finding a comfortable seated position. So maybe you sit with your sits bones on the ground or on a chair or wherever you are this morning. If you're joining us at a later date, whatever time of day it is. And from here, I want us to just get cozy. So maybe invite a little bit of movement in the body and then start to see if you can find some stillness. Imagine your head lifting up and you are sitting down. So the pranayama that we're going to learn today, this Durga pranayama, comes from Durga, the goddess of war. And I know that sounds really tough in this timeline, but she's this woman who brings obstacles forward as well as removes them. So what we're going to do today is start to try to practice our breath. So the first thing we're going to do, it's not going to feel as natural, but it will train our bodies to allow us to have deeper breathing in the future. So the first thing I want you to do is exhale everything out. Then I want you to inhale as much air as you can in your belly. Then move that inhale up to the ribs and chest. And then move that inhale up to the upper chest and throat. And then exhale. Good. So we're going to feel a little uncomfortable because this isn't the way your body naturally breathes, and that's okay. But you're just trying to train your body to have longer, deeper breathing. So from here, exhale it all out. Inhale your belly first. As much as you can find in your belly, then your chest and ribs. And then fill as much air as you can in your heart, your throat, your upper body. And exhale it out. So while we train ourselves to breathe a little deeper, we also want to train ourselves to hold space after that breath, allow our bodies to rest a little bit. Just these short intervals of training. So what you're doing here is, for many of us, we're used to shallow breathing, especially when we're anxious, breathing up in the heart and chest area. So here we're trying to train ourselves to learn how to breathe into our bellies. So let's take that 3 more times. So let's exhale out again. Inhale as much air as you can in your belly, into your ribs and chest, and into your upper throat and heart. Exhale. This is just a little internal workout, right? So if you're just joining us now, what we were talking about is that this breath pattern, this Durga pranayama, is for the goddess of war. She's the remover of obstacles, but a double-edged sword. She also brings forth obstacles that you see repeatedly so that you can be better at tackling them each cycle. So from here, let's practice that again. Exhale it out. Inhale as much air as you can into your belly. As much air as you can into your ribs and chest. And then as much air as you can into your heart, throat, upper body. And exhale it all out. As we're on our 4th of 5 sets, maybe you notice this one felt less uncomfortable or a little easier than the first one. If that wasn't your experience, that's completely okay. That's not always the case. This is something that you could practice every morning for months. See how it changes in your body when you do this breath work. See how your body's resting when you practice that internal practice of checking in, noticing your breath, noticing how you're doing right here, right now. That's why it's called a practice, right? So, one more time, like this. We inhale into our bellies, into our chest and ribs, and then upper body. And exhale. Good. Just take a moment of pause. Breathing here. Very nice. And now we're going to go the opposite way. So you can practice that three-part breathing in one direction where you inhale from your belly, chest, and upper body. And then you can do it the other way where you breathe out, inhaling through the upper body and chest, and then lower body. This will feel a little bit more natural because that's the way your diaphragm naturally works. You can think of it as this jellyfish here at your rib cage. And as you inhale, the jellyfish starts to move downward, creating space in your lungs. As you exhale, the jellyfish moves up, helping with the exhale out. So this might feel a little bit more natural in your body, but it might be harder to access for people who are new to breath work or who have a lot of upper chest breathing most of their life and find it difficult to drop into their low bellies. So from here, again, exhaling out, we inhale through our nose. Our chest starts to expand, our upper chest, then our ribs, mid chest, and then our bellies. Inhaling here. And exhale. Notice how that resonated internally in your body. This is all about your practice, your breath work. Again, we're going to take that 4 more times. So inhaling, lifting through the upper chest. Inhaling those ribs, side body. Inhale the belly. Exhale out when you're ready. When you start to practice this more and more, you can start to layer. So today we've taken out the layer of music. It's not there. It's just us breathing. You're listening to possibly my voice right now. And when you do this in the future, you can always tune into YouTube and do this again, or take this skill, practice it on your own. But I'm inviting here for our next 3 rounds another layer. If you'd like, I'd like to invite an intention into your body, whether that be something as challenging as trying to invite peace, stillness, or honestly just remembering to inhale, just inviting that intention to be with your inhale. So take your time here. Notice what you'd like to inhale. And let's take a breath. Inhale, add that layer. Chest lifts, side body and ribs, and belly. Exhale. Letting it all go. Now I'd invite you to, if that was enough, keep just that layer of the inhale intention in and then exhale naturally. For this next round, if you'd like, have that inhale intention and then also have an exhale intention. What is your intention to let go of, right? What is something that you find heavy in your pit of your stomach and your soul that you hold on to, and it would be helpful to release that? So maybe you're inhaling presence and you're exhaling out envy, ego, guilt, shame, whatever those layers are for you. So take a moment here when you're ready, just exhale naturally. Inhale that intention through the upper chest, through the side ribs, and through the belly. And exhale out whatever it is that you want to let go of. It's just like an inner massage, that inner scope we were talking about to navigate the landscape of what's happening inside. Notice how that might start to make you feel. You're just starting to slowly shift your perspective. And so from here, we take that one last time, embodying everything we just did. So we take that inhale, that intention, upper chest lifts, side ribs lift, belly expands. Exhale, let go of whatever it is. And now for this last couple of moments, I want you to just find your normal, natural breathing. Check in with how your inhale naturally feels and how your exhale naturally feels. And if it works for you, I'd like you to just place your hands on your heart for just a moment. Maybe you close your eyes or soften your gaze by your nose. Take an inhale. Just notice where you are right here, right now. And exhale. And if you're with me, just inhale a moment of gratitude for being able to take this pause to reflect internally. And then exhale, just a little bit more love and kindness for those around you. And that is our Mindfulness Monday, our short and sweet meditations. I want to thank you all for joining me today, whether it's in person or later catching us on YouTube. If you'd like, tomorrow is again Tabata Tuesday at 12 o'clock, so feel free to sign up for those classes as well. Thank you and have a really great rest of your day.